How's it going again, folks? I thought I'd take some time to record this while, while how can I put this? So I can put the unfortunate people are away. Let's just say that at this point in time, I've chosen to move on. And if you can you'll see from the last flub where where you didn't hear anything for like 10 minutes as it was reported. And, but you can see the comments possibly. And you can just see, it's just you know, you can understand if you know me and you know the history, you can understand what's happened. And this is the truth sessions. So it's almost a complex structure that completely writes itself. So what I have right now is a couple of bloopers and outtakes that I can't erase because it's just the way that is. So and because it's the truth. I flubbed. I got excited about, oh, by the way, the main announcement that I wanted to make after all this time was that I got podcast equipment. The 10-week plan that I stuck to and that I was real about and that I was true about, I finally said, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and make the investment. I'm going to go ahead and purchase the podcast equipment that's needed to handle and take care of the things that I want to take care of to do a quality professional podcast and start digging up real content, constructing real content. And that's what this is pretty much all about. All of these truth sessions, as I put it, like this one alone, it's a sense of humor about it. They're going to be flubs. They're going to be mess ups. I got overexcited and I thought, hey, you know what? Maybe I can introduce my podcast equipment in this grand way by saying, hey, let me go ahead and actually be on the podcast equipment, playing the music and all that good stuff. And I'm going to do all of that. You know, you know, and this is what I'm always going to do, by the way. And Domingo, I do appreciate that. I do appreciate that. But the thing about it is, it's fine because all of this is about the stuff before the actual shows where I will be sharp, completely sharp, even on the things that are not going to be completely scripted, where you're going to have to think more on your feet and you're going to have to be, more on point. There's going to be no flubs. Everything is going to be the way it's supposed to be. I'm going to get the software that I need for the podcast equipment to do actual podcasts. I just got a little overexcited. It's a funny thing. I can laugh about it because these are the times that you can laugh about those things because it's not an embarrassment. This is just a reach out. It's funny. I don't, it's I can be a soul, so I do want to. Some will be scripted, but some will be scripted though. There will be things where you're actually doing a bit, and everybody's in on the bit, and everyone knows what's supposed to happen. So if we have a mess up here or there, a mess up with the script here or there, of course we'll edit that stuff. But but on the more loose conversations, debates, interviews, features, things of that nature, we're gonna work out, we're gonna work it out and just deal with, with what happens when we actually do the show. It's gonna be fun. It's real that way. People feel like they're having a real show with real people. They don't feel like they have to be a certain way. So that's fine. Well, I always was able to go live, Domingo, but it's just that I wanted to be able to get the podcast and do more actual professional things of that nature. We had a plan. All of a sudden, things just started to go off the rails. So you kind of have to make hard decisions. You're starting to realize that you're starting to get up there. I definitely haven't been a kid, for a long time. So, I'm an adult. I have kids now, and Oh, well, and this is the one thing that I love to the live chat interaction with the people who really have something to say or can make it fun. But the truth about me, yes, the truth about me, the truth about mainframe media, the truth about what's going to happen going forward, and eventually the truth about things that are going out here in the world, yes, we will be exploring that as well. But right now, it'll be the truth about my pathway forward to actually doing real podcasts, actually doing real content, and not just live stuff right here with the Chromebook and things of this nature. Well, you know what? You have to question everything. The way to find the truth beyond truth is to question everything. That's one thing I can tell you right now without another show is to question everything. Research, look into, fact check. Don't be afraid to do it. Check into everything. But I just want to take a moment and just really say at this time that the real me is not oh the real me is basically I'm moving on. You know, I'm moving on. I'm taking the time to just say, you know what? Maybe it's that time. Oh, me? I'm just a hapless meat puppet out here, man. You know, in this world, trying to figure out who I am. You know, that's it. You know, I'm a young, you know what I'm saying? I'm a youngish guy. You know, I'm still getting into that. I'm in that middle of the road situation, that middle child situation as far as life goes. I used to be a guy that was on, I used to be a guy that was on another channel, and I'm just trying to be somebody else now. So that's pretty much who I am. I'm an aspiring journalist. I've done magazines before. I've written a bunch of articles and I've done things, and I'm just trying now to figure out, you know, the new way in multimedia. You know, it's I'm trying to figure out my niche, my areas, and just keep moving forward in that way. It's not about a war, but I know how to play the game. So I'm just saying that on the positive, I'm about positive. I'm about focusing on what's now. And so just like I mentioned in the video before, I had a 10-week plan. I saw to that 10-week plan and I saw it through. I did what I needed to do. I purchased the podcast equipment. I'm going to move forward. I'm going to be bringing back some content that I've done before. I'm going to be thinking and constructing on new content. I'm just going to do that. And I'm going to walk that pathway forward. And I guess what I wanted to take a little bit of a time of no, 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 oh no, are you one of those people, weirdo internet people who plays games and LARPs? No, no, nothing like that. I have nothing against those people. I don't do the LARPing. I've been a long time gamer, but that's not what's going to be happening here. No, no, not at all. I'm just I'm just saying that basically there is going to be truth here. There is going to be talk of that information, talk of those quote unquote conspiracy theories and things of that nature. There will be that. I'm that weirdo on the internet. I'm that you know William Cooper guy. Let's just put it that way. I'm sort of like that William Cooper guy, and that's I think a truth right now. Okay, it was a truth right now that people should know by this time that there was a okay. I can definitely say right now that Barack Obama, being from Chicago, was well aware of a black site, sort of in the way of Guantanamo Bay, that he knew was there, never closed it. It was of common now. It was of knowledge that that type of facility was there, and it never got closed. And President Obama represented Chicago before becoming president, and yet they have a site like that in Chicago, and yet never closed that right along with Guantanamo Bay. That's the truth right there. And I'm just going to go ahead and just say at this point that on a more positive note, I just want to, I just want to keep moving forward in the best way that I can. Is Obama in the Illuminati? You know what? Right there, that's a weird conversation, because the way I've always heard it, the way I've always got it, is that the Illuminati itself, because of, or more, if we want to be more, if we want to be more in the situation, we're of course we're talking about the Bilderberg group, but am I calling you weird? No, I'm weird. No, I'm weird. I'm one of those weird guys on the internet, like William Cooper guys. That's me. So I'm the weird one. But Obama being an Illuminati, that's a weird question, because they're a bit racist. So I mean, I don't think Obama could be, but it could be that the Bilderberg group, as a more modern group, may be. You know, of course not. Do you? But anyway, I just want to take a moment to just kind of. I do appreciate all of the live interaction. There will be more of that. There will be more talk on that. But I just wanted to take a moment to reach out and say that flubs happen. Got a little overexcited, you know, and yeah, but back to Cooper though. Yeah, good tie-in. Back to Cooper. I put him as my thumbnail because he's an inspiration. In the I don't believe in gods and masters as an anarchist, but Cooper is is a great man that I deeply respect, because in the face of physical threats, attempts on his life, just a lot of things that he was dogged by, even after his death, but there's a lot of things that continue to dog him even beyond, even beyond the grave. He still soldiered on. And basically, I want to be in that mode of being able to, I guess, just being able to. That's cool. That's cool. But I just want to say that in the face of William Cooper being who he was, I just want to take that moment to always look at him as being an inspiration, that this is going to get tough. There's a lot of things that I know I don't know, and that I know I'm going to need to work on and tweak, and things are going to mess up here and there. And through these true sessions, we will get into more conversations like this. We will get into more things that are going to get into more subject matter as I start thinking about concepts and content and things of that nature. You're going to be on the inside. We're going to work together, and these are things I'm going to do. But I at least wanted to work out and say, ta-da! I got new podcast equipment. I need new podcast software to make it work. But I'm certainly glad to have the podcast equipment. I'm certainly glad that I'm just going to go ahead and move on and just keep positive vibes. That's it. You know, I know how to play the game. I'm going to stand up for myself. It's going to be what it's going to be. But on the outset, let me see. I can't help it, folks. I like the live interaction. And you can't be like the rest of these fake truthers, only here part time. You're right. You're right about that. I'm standing up to even people in my life that were maybe, that maybe weren't the best fit. Standing up to the government that's a part is of course complicit in what's going on here. Standing up to even my own community and the statism and the stereotypes and the placation that they're a part of. I'm standing up to all of that. I'm standing up to whatever, moves us in a better direction. I'm willing to stand up to whatever keeps us from moving in a positive, equal, and unified direction. So that's what I'm trying to be more about. And I would have liked to have had things be more unified in my own situation, but you know, you got to move forward. You got to make the big decisions. You got to move forward. That's life. That's where we are right now. And for those of people who know the history, I can only say that, just try to understand where I'm coming from. Just try to understand that it was a lot to get here. Wow. Well, I do appreciate Zero Infinity letting you know. We would have some debates about the whole flat Earth thing, but I do have a great respect for Zero Infinity. But I do appreciate that he mentioned me. I hope that I won't disappoint as I go forward in the situation. And awesome. Well, if you can just comment that, I appreciate him mentioning me, and I hope that at some point in time we can maybe, collaborate on a show together. Oh, well, thank you, Jeff Stewart. I have no problem with that. Thank you, Jeff Stewart. Thank you, Zero. Thank you, everybody. And even thank you to the people that, as I walk forward, that might nip at my heels in and make this into, a little immature thing. It's not going to be that. This thing, this rivalry that you suppose is going to be, is not going to be what you think it's going to be. That's all I can say about that other thing. Mr. London, I hope that at some point, man, we can connect and we can work on some things because I do respect you. And that was the main reason why I was even trying what I was trying, because I had a respect for you and I had a respect for what you had to say. It takes a it takes a great man with a big heart to say what you said on that show. And I felt like it would have been wrong of me not to try to see if something could be worked out. It just couldn't. So, hopefully we can move forward, but if not, oh, Mr. London is someone that I was associated with, that I feel like I'm still associated with, that has become a good, quick friend, and that was really trying to keep a situation together that probably wasn't meant to be together anymore, at least. So, that's about as much as I can say. And hopefully, if we can connect and start working on some things, you'll be able to meet London yourself, as he'll be on one of my shows or he'll be on one of these truth sessions, and maybe we can talk about some things up there. I'm going to try to do what I can do while I'm preparing the other shows. I'm going to try to make this fun. I don't want this to be just me sitting here right in front of a camera just talking the whole time. I want to be doing other things. I want to be talking about other things, maybe playing music I don't know right now, writing things and getting your opinion and seeing what you thought about what I'm writing or what I'm thinking about, and just seeing, hey, maybe you like it, maybe you don't. Maybe I should do this, maybe I should do that. We'll be doing this process as I start getting to the actual podcast. So maybe you'll meet some of these people that I'm talking about. Maybe some of the people that we're talking about on live chat that other people may not know about at all, you'll get to meet those people. It's a whole thing that continues to unfold. So I guess it's just I guess it's gonna be a lot of fun right now. I don't know how else to put it. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Messing up, figuring things out, getting to the right point, getting the right sound, getting all the levels the right way. It's gonna be good fun doing it. There we go, folks. But I guess there was a final words thing that I used to do. But I guess I'll kind of do it for this point. When I think about everything that I have going on, everything that I'm trying to do, I think about this song that I like a great deal as I close out now, where it goes, wrapped in your regret. What a waste. Well, yeah, yeah, yeah. But it was more of a thing. Wow. You just suddenly, wow. I do appreciate that. I do appreciate that. But unfortunately, I bollocks this one up too. Life calls. I can give a few more minutes. Definitely. Wow. They will show up soon. Wow. This puts this puts me in a weird situation. Well, this is episode one and a half, sort of, because I just look. We definitely are going to do this. I didn't know it was going to be this. Wow. I just didn't know. No, cuz I don't know. Sometimes I like doing it, sometimes I don't. You guy. Now that's one acknowledgement I'm going to do for you. That's a gift that I'm giving even as I close out right now. That's a gift that I'm giving to acknowledge your question right now. Why your very top button on your shirt? Because it's just sometimes certain shirts call for that. They work like that. You know, always has been. It always has been. I definitely, it's just about the society that you live in and what attack is happening in your society. My society, it's the okay, no, 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 no. Okay. I would like to be able to stay a little longer, and I do apologize. And I do apologize. I didn't want this to be this thing. I didn't think there would be anyone here. I thought it would be me just sitting here all by myself, saying what I needed to say really quick, explaining the flub, having a good sense of humor about it, and then maybe shutting it down. But I will say this. I do want to say this because it's true. Society is being under attack. What do we what do we do to avoid the upcoming inevitable? Information, information, intelligence, and planning. I know you may I know that's an unpopular answer, but that's my answer because otherwise, other than taking somebody out or going to war, I mean, that's just not smart now. We don't have the capabilities to go to war like that now. So information and intelligence in this situation and learning how to work through this situation. If this is how it is here, then I'm not subbing. We don't need another wham bam, thank you, ma'am. The truth. Oh my God. This is not what this is. Ah, another self promoter with no substance. Ah, I hate to have it in this way. I really do because it's not that. It's really not that. It's really not that. And I would like to get into that more. And I don't want to be attacked in that way. But this is not what this is. This is more of a reaching out, and I would like to discuss this more. I appreciate that. This is right now. This is a warm up. We're gonna get more into this. I'm not so. What am I self promoting? I just I'm not. I'm selling nothing here. I'm doing nothing but just talking and talking about what I working on. I mean, but it will be things onto this. But sure seems like what this is. Tired of streaming your stream, and I can't talk until you're done streaming. Of course he is. I mean, what else is going to happen? So that's why I have to end it now because. But I will say this: I want to taste love and pain. I want to feel pride and shame. Maybe you should. I don't know. I don't want to take my time. I don't want to waste one night. I want to have better days. Never look back and say, could have been me. Don't worry, folks. I will be back with another one. We'll let Ty go ahead and do his show because, of course, the show is always going to be me. I mean, what else is he going to do? But, I'm already breaking my rules, folks. See, this is what I'm talking about. I'm already breaking my rules. We'll let the other people explain who that person is. I'm not. I'm not going to do it because, you know. Oh my God! You guys have a good one. All right.